And then I started playing with this accordion player. That was one of our, actually he was our neighbor. And he was Italian, he was an Italian guy and played the accordion. And he used to go and play every weekend. And he used to watch me, you know, playing my things. And then one day, he called me and said, "Hey, come here." You know, I used to come here. "I'm going to play a song, and you play with me." And I said, well, I don't know what I said. I just thought, oh my God. Then he played, you know, like, I think it was an Italian song that he played, but it was Tarantella, which is like, like you know, they dance kind of funny. And so I played with him, and he said, "You know what, you play good, and I see you playing the shakers and some other stuff. I'm going to talk to your father." My father was a barber, and he was also a spiritual healer. And he used to spend more time out of the barber shop, you know, to taking care of people, because the whole town, they knew him for being, you know, let's say, for being legitimate and good, you know, a good healer. Yeah. My father was, well, he never touched anybody. You know, it was just like, how can I explain? It's like an exchange of energy, you see. And so he didn't have to touch somebody, or, you know, you didn't need music or anything. You just quiet, like this. You would go like this. And so this man talked to my father, and he said that he wanted me to play like professionally with him, or, you know, because he was a professional. And my father said, well, and then my mom didn't want it, and she was afraid that I was going to start drinking when I was, you know, 7 years old or something. And so, but finally, he convinced them, and I went on the first time that we went. I remember my mom, she made a little, you know, a little purse, a little thing that I would put some percussion in it. And then we went horseback. I was sitting in the back, and he was sitting, you know, in the front. And here we go. And he had his accordion, which is like, was a small accordion, like buttons. There was buttons instead of like, woo. And so he had this accordion here, and then, you know, I had my little thing here, and we went, and we went, and we traveled, and we traveled, and we stopped twice, and when finally we got there, I think we went for like, they call Laguas there, which I think is 3 kilometers for one legua. And which means we went up for on a horseback for about 30 miles, 30 some miles. It was incredible. And finally we got to the place, and then, you know, they feed us, and then we start playing. It was 8:30 at night, and we finished at 5. We finished at 5 a.m. and with three breaks that we took, and I loved like the whole thing. You know, to me it was like, oh my God, this is so beautiful, you know. And so I kept playing with him, and then I played with you know, a bigger, like with a group. There was also an old man, a big, you know, fat guy, and there was his name was Pedro, you know, Peter, and was him, 4 sons, 4 sons, and the drummer. The drummer was not part of the family. That's the way that I started playing drums, by the way. Oh, actually it was a soccer ball team that was the América Futebol Clube. And my father was, you know, he was part of the directory and everything. So, but I couldn't get in because it was actually it was a carnival. It was going to be a carnival ball, and it was just for the adults, you know, for the parents, because every Sunday they would have something for the kids, you know, and then every Sunday I used to go there and sing and play some percussion, and you know, that was all I wanted, you know. And I didn't want to dance or anything. No, I'll stay here and I play. You know, it's real funny. Then, but finally, after like probably 15-20 minutes, they said, okay, so we're gonna let, you know, him, the kid, you know, we're gonna let him in, but you have to stay on stage with the musicians. And well, that's what I wanted anyways. So I just, you know, I sat down on stage and I was there, and they were waiting for the drummer that was late. And the drummer didn't show up until he was like an hour and a half late. And so Mr. you know, Pedro, he talked to me and he said, "Do you know how to play drums?" You know, and I said, "Oh, I never played drums, and you know, so far I never played." And he said, "Well, but you think you could play maybe because, you know, you come here on Sundays and you play all these little things and you sing so well and everything." And I said, "Well, I don't know, I can try." So okay, sit on the drums here. So I sat on the drums.